We playing at home, I think, with the support, we're going to have that edge come Sunday.
Okay, talking about the support and the edge come Sunday. Let's talk about filling the rafters here. How important is the 12th man for this particular game, especially its home opener for the Pride of Rivers?
Yeah, we are still looking forward to when the stadium will be filled up. But whatever fans we get on Sunday, we'll accept it. We wish the stadium will be filled up. But we on our own part will do our job to make sure that we get the maximum 3 points on Sunday.
Talking about getting the maximum 3 points on Sunday, how important is it for you and the team to begin playing at home with a win come Sunday?
Yeah, it looks like a repetition of last season where we had a draw against Insurance and came back and won. So we hope we'll be lucky enough to win on Sunday, to take those 3 points on Sunday and feel comfortable in the league table.
You play against a team that representing Nigeria on the continent. Talking about Kwara United this time in the Confederations Cup. Would you have wished another team other than a continental team, because you're playing back-to-back against two teams that play on the continent? First, we played against Remo Stars, who will be playing in the CAF Champions League, and here you have another opponent, Kwara United, who will be representing Nigeria in the CAF Confederation. Would you have wished to play another side other than these two sides?
No. I think, for us to win the league, we have to play against these top teams. Either we play them now or later in the league. But I prefer we play these teams at the beginning of the season. So if there are mistakes, we know where to correct them. So the harder the opponent, I think, is good for us. We are not scared. I think we are not scared of anybody this season. We will play our best football this season, I think, and hopefully we'll get the results that we deserve.
Coach, this is your second season with Rivers United Football Club. In your first season, you took second on the ladder. What are you promising Rivers this time around? Are you promising us the trophy, or you will take the second position again?
It's a difficult question. There are a lot of teams playing to win the league this season. Eimba, Rangers, even Remo, that are defending champions. We are also in the midst of doing same. So we hope to get the best season. Last season was second place. If we want to surpass that, that means we have to win the league. But there's no guarantee in football.
So you are not guaranteeing?
Last season I said we will look for continental tickets, and we got it. So this season also we look for continental tickets, which means first place, second place, or third place, which I think is not bad. We all know. For me, I know what my message to the players, but that will not be for the public. I know what I've said, what our aim is, our focus is for this season. So that is for me, myself, and the players to get that done.
Coach, of course, you are no stranger again to the league these days. You are a league winner yourself, finished second last season. Going into this new season, of course, you have played one match already, a vital one-off draw against Remo Stars last weekend. Coach, where is the team now in terms of readiness to go into the season, challenge for titles or whatever, in terms of their fitness, preparation? Has everything been put in place?
We are quite ready. We saw it in the pre-season tournament. the more games we play, the team is even going to get more fitter. You know, that I'm not saying they are not fit, but there is pre-season fitness and competition fitness. You know, so we saw what we did against Remo, and I think the team is going to get better. By the time we play our fourth match, we will see that sharpness that we are used to. So I'm not quite worried. Every team is on the same level as we are, fitness-wise. So by the third or fourth game, I think we're beginning to see that readiness, that match fitness, which will take us through.
Yeah, Coach, talking about your second season at the club, right? Last season we could have said it was your first season and you started well too. So maybe the fans said, oh, the team started well, you had a lot of young players. But this is your second season with the club. The fans may not be that patient. What have you told yourself ahead of the season? Forget about what you told the fans and the management. What have you told yourself that you plan to do this season?
For me, I'm very, very optimistic. I want results, you know. That the result that is keeping me going. I want to compete, even if I'm not a player. I want to compete with other coaches, see what they have. For me, my focus for this season is to win the league. I have to be honest with you. I have to say it. Is it possible? I think it's possible. Is it going to happen that way? I don't know, because we're still. We just played our first match, so we don't know what's going to happen. How long is the season? Injuries and all of that. We don't know what's going to happen. But for me personally, my target is to win the league. You know, so yeah, my fifth season. If I can have a repeat of what I had my second season at Eimba, I think that would be fantastic.
Coach, of course, I mean, you're also playing the CAF champion alongside Remo Stars. It's a competition where in the last 7 years, no Nigerian team has even reached the group stage of competition, no Nigerian team. Of course, I remember I spoke with you a few weeks ago. You said at least the first target would be to reach the group stage. How realistic is that target, considering the fact that Nigerian teams usually struggle on the continent?
I still stand on that. Our aim is to get to the group stage. What happens during the group stage? Yeah, we'll be looking forward to that. But I think we are ready. Like I said earlier, by the time we play our third, fourth game, the team will be fully set, you know, for any continental match. So we'll see what happens. You know, we're not going there going to a continental match for sightseeing. You know, go there to compete. Since we are playing home, we are playing away. We'll see how we can get the best result over there, and come back home, see how we can scale through.
Any knowledge of your opponents, because you're playing the Congolese champions first before either?
No, it's a good team. Somebody is sending us at least 3 of their matches, which we'll get this week. From there, we'll start planning to see their strengths, you know, and weaknesses, and we'll work with that. But yeah, somebody has given us that assurance that he's going to send it today or tomorrow. So hopefully by weekend we should get the flash drive of their last 3 games. So we can look at that and work with our team.
Coach, congratulations for your effort last season. I remember telling us that you have to work with the boys you have for last season. Most of them were not very experienced in the top level Premier League action here in Nigeria. But here you are this year. It looks like a double assignment, not just winning the league, but like you said, moving Nigeria better than group stage appearance at the CAF competition, which you are taking part in. My question is this. Experience has shown that the quality of bench really matters when you are into double competition, like, or even more, like still the FA Cup. What's the quality of the bench? Because last season, sometimes the players struggle because they had no experience. What's the quality of your bench, especially this time around?
We have a couple of players that have played in the continent before, so that is a plus. We also brought in a couple of players to add up to what we had last season. The squad is not fully complete. We're still searching for a striker, a winger as well, another defensive midfielder, which I think maybe before the close of the window we might achieve that. But it's quite difficult in Nigeria to get those caliber of players, because every club also are looking to sign the best. So we'll see what happens. But for what we have at the moment, I think we can go. We still have our mid-season transfer window. If we don't have any players better than what we have or at the same level, we'll manage ourselves till mid-season and see if we can bring in a couple of an inclusion of 2 or 3 players to the squad. So
Coach,
we don't know.
Coach, the league has kicked off, and you are in the process of preparing for continental championship. From my investigation, I found out that you still have some players that are on trial. Some players that are still on trial. What do you want to do with those players now that the league has kicked off? And preparing for continental championship?
These are players. Like I said, we have the squad is not complete, so we try to fill in those gaps. To actually see the players as well. If they are not good enough, definitely they will leave. So that's just it. It's not that they are on trials. They train with us. We're also looking at mid-season what we can do. If they are good enough, right away we'll give them contract. If they are not good enough, we'll see in the mid-season. Try them properly in A-grade friendly games. If they match up, then we'll give them a contract.
Talking about players, the injection of foreign players into the league in the past has been seen as one of the reasons why we got as far as we got, at the continent especially. Most of the clubs are even on the local scene who did well had 2 or 3 foreign players. Are you having the kind of support that will see you inject the team with 2 or 3 quality foreign players that can take you to start?
Yeah, I think every coach will want quality players, but you all know, even our players leaving Nigeria going elsewhere, there's an attraction. There's an attraction to it. I don't know. During the off season, we spoke about it, but it requires funds. It requires funds. We all know the situation at the moment. It's not easy, so I don't want to, talk much about that. But for me, or if any other coach would prefer to have quality players here in Nigeria or abroad. But at the moment, I don't think we have that capacity, so I have to be realistic. If we can manage ourselves till mid-season, I think that there could be a possibility, to do that.
Thank you very much, Coach, for talking to us.
Yeah,